guys, Casey the Game Nerd back at you with another pickups video. So this video is going to be 4 to 5 videos. It's another multi-part series haul, and the last time I did this was several months ago when I had that huge lot that included Snatcher, Flintstones 2, Dinosaur Peak, Little Samson, Action 52, some crazy titles, some sealed games. Sealed Conquers Bad Fur Day, a complete in box Conquers Bad Fur Day, several boxed gems for Super Nintendo, including Mega Man X2 and Wild Guns and Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy 2 and 3. The list goes on and on. I mean, I got Dracula X loose, EVO loose. It's just probably the biggest haul of my life. This is probably the second biggest haul, and it came from the same source. This came from the former owner of Game Haven in Monroe, Washington. And as the story goes, he used to own this store several years ago. It didn't do very well. I think it was because of the timing. If he waited maybe 4 years later, 5 years later, oh, his business would have been booming. Because that's kind of when the retro wave hit. He missed that wave. If he waited it out just a little bit longer, he would have had his business and it would have been doing pretty well. Unfortunately, what he did was fortunately for me, he took all the inventory, a lot of the good rare gems and systems too, and he packed 2 rooms full in his house. So imagine several years go by, I come in, and we contact each other via Craigslist, and then I get my major haul, 2 full carloads. Now, backtracking to today's haul, it's another 2 carloads, because he didn't give me the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 collection that he had, and over 30 not over 30, almost 30 box systems that he had in his second room. So it's just tons of stuff now that he hooked me up with, and the price that we agreed on was just amazing. And I think he was just trying to get rid of the stuff so that he can kind of take ownership of his space, just reclaim all his space back, because all these games were just taking up those 2 rooms. So he gave me the nearly 30 box systems for about $10 each when we all calculated it out and factored everything in. And each game, even the rare ones, when we factored everything in, it averaged less than $1.50 each. Then there's all these accessories and loose systems that were just thrown in, and then there were bins and bins of stuff, and tons of rare strategy guides, really good strategy guides for Nintendo, Sega CD, you know, the Zeldas, the Pikmins, the Marios, the Final Fantasies, some really rare stuff, and just a bunch of extras that just add up, and making this haul virtually free after I sell a select few items. Alright, here are all the PS2 titles. Tons of great titles here, all from the big haul, and I just wanted to get a good gauge as to what the value was of just the PS2 lot. So what I did was I entered all of them into video game pricing charts, and I factored in that some of them were brand new and sealed, most of them were complete in box, and the number that came out was $1,400 for all this. And it doesn't surprise me because there are some really good quality titles, especially the Dot Hack series. But we all know that video game pricing charts isn't always accurate. It's close, but not always accurate. For example, Dot Hack Quarantine, I think it had it for $105, but I consistently see this game on sold eBay listings for $120 all the time, especially with the bonus animation disc. So in this condition, I would say it's closer to the $120 mark. But I can't complain because $1,400, that more than pays for way more than half of the total cost of everything I picked up, both car loads. So I'm pretty happy with this set of PS2 games. So let's go over the titles. We got Tomb Raider Anniversary, Guilty Gear Ancient Core, XX Ancient Core. We got Guilty Gear X2. We have Harvey Birdman, Shrek Super Party, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, Beautiful Joe 1 and 2, 2 copies of the Guy game, Disgaea 2, Disgaea Hour of Darkness, a couple fighting games, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and that has a seal, but I think it's a reseal, so I didn't consider it sealed, brand new. So we got Full Metal Alchemist 2, 2 copies of that, Suikoden 5, Suikoden 3, Beyond Good and Evil, Magna Carta, Magna Carta Deluxe Box Set, Heroes of Might and Magic, Valkyrie Profile 2, Wild Arms 3, Saga 1, 2, and 3. Really happy to get all 3 of these, and I even have the Greatest Hits version. Shadow Hearts, pricey title, God of War 2, 2-disc set, Evil Prophecy, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. We got Nocturne, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. We got Eternal Poison, and that comes with the little art book here. So that's cool. And both these are sealed. That's sealed. That's sealed. Kensen 3, that's sealed. Shadow of Colossus is sealed. One of these Star Oceans and Till the End of Time is sealed. The other one is complete in box. Steambot Chronicles, Silent Hill 3, and all the dot hacks. So we got Part 4 Quarantine, Part 3 Outbreak, Part 2 Mutation, Part 1 Infection, Volume 3 Redemption, Volume 2 Reminisce, and then 2 copies of Rebirth. So just to give you an idea, Part 1 through 4, I see those selling for like $225 sold listings on eBay, and not all of them come with the animation disc too, but these ones, the ones that I got, do. And we got some sealed games here. Man, look at this. Sealed. Growl Lancer, Heritage of War, limited edition. Sealed. Then we got Cold Sept. Never even heard of this game. Fatal Frame, based on a true story. Crazy. So that's a sought after game. So is Fatal Frame 3. Haunting Ground is a pricey, near $100 title. So really good titles here, and like I said, pricing charts value all this at $1,400. Crazy. Last but not least, we have Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 in this collector's edition big box set, which includes the game and this plush. This goes for about $50 online. So almost forgot to show you guys that. Alright, here are some assorted games for various systems, all from the haul, and like I said, on average less than $1.50 each. And a lot of these Xbox games are sealed, like Counter-Strike, NBA Inside Drive 2004, Fusion Frenzy, Rally Sport Challenge, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, Blinks 2. Those are all sealed. Enchanted Arms is sealed. That's like a $30 game. Splinter Cell, Outrun 2 is sealed. Sonic Heroes, Ninja Gaiden, and Nightcaster are not sealed. We got UFC Tap Out, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus, a couple Street Fighter Anniversary Collections. Those are all just complete in boxes. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection goes for about $15 each. Over here we have some sealed Halo games. We got 2 Halo 2 limited editions, and we got 1 Halo Combat Evolved. And the limited edition Halo 2s, they go for about, I would say 70 plus sealed. Then we got some Dance Dance Revolution games, Ultra Mix 1, 2, and 3. We have Kingdom Under Fire. That's just complete in box. And we got some sealed PSP games. We got Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 2, Disgaea, Final Fantasy Tactics, Patapon, Chess Master. Those are all sealed. And Dissidia, Final Fantasy. It's like a fighting game. That is just complete in box. Now we got some GameCube titles. 2 Animal Crossings. Those usually run between $20 and $25. We got Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. That's probably like a $35 game or so. Got some DS titles. Children of Mana, Orcs and Elves. That one's sealed and goes for about $25 to $30 sealed. Izuna, Legend of Unemployed Ninja. That's about a $30 game. Kirby Canvas Curse. That's about a $25 game. Hoshigami Remix. That's not too pricey. Animal Crossing Wild World. Some expensive games here. We got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for GameCube, and this surprisingly is going close to $100, some over $100 on eBay, and those are sold listings, and that is definitely complete. I mean, look at the price they had back in the day. Oops, focus, $39.99, so more than doubled. Then we got Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, and this is sealed, and the sealed version of this goes for about 80 to 90 bucks on eBay. I'm definitely going to hang on to this and just play the long-term game, because I know it's going to eventually increase in value. We got Prey, and this is not sealed, and this is the limited edition, but it has the little pewter figurines, so that's about 20 bucks. Now this, surprisingly, Mass Effect limited edition, collector's edition, this is sealed, and this goes for 200 bucks sold on eBay. Crazy. And we got Dragon Force, and this is the Japanese version. Fun game. Sampler disc for Saturn. Got Bomberman Online for Dreamcast. This is probably a $15 to $18 game. Elemental Gimmick Gear. The price of this has gone up the last few years, and this game is 40 bucks. We got Tomb Raider. We got Luminous Arc 2 with the art book, and this is sealed. So this goes for about 65 to 70 bucks online. And over here we got Super Mario Bros. 3 complete in box. That's about 20 bucks. Adventures of Link, 20 to 25-ish. Yu-Gi-Oh! Secret Cards. Fire Emblem, and another Fire Emblem. So these two go for about 50 bucks each, though this one is sealed. And this is another sealed one that I got from him. The first time I picked up a big lot from him, he had a sealed Fire Emblem. So this is just another one. And the sealed one probably goes for a little bit more than 50. I haven't checked in a while. We got Metroid Zero Mission complete in box. This game goes for close to 70 bucks. It's kind of ridiculous right now. We got Golden Sun probably 20 to 25. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, about 30 to 35. F-14 Tomcat, so-so. And of course, we have Keith Courage, and these are about $7 each for TurboGrafx. And last but not least, the Grail. This game, Panzer Dragoon Saga, is going for $400+ on eBay. Pricing charts have it at about $408, and it is complete, has all 4 discs in fantastic shape. Now keep in mind, I paid roughly $1.50 each per game. Well, less than $1.50 each per game, and when you get games like these that are worth over $400, games like this that are worth $200 and up, games that are almost $100 each, and various sealed games, it just makes the haul even better. So I'm very, very happy.